Hello everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War on this slightly sunny but very chilly Boxing Day. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas day and not too many food comas or alcoholic insensibility occurred, but I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and got lots of really cool stuff. So, anyway, back to the matter in hand, back to the conquest of the Ottoman Empire. Now, these are the guys that we twatted earlier. They were significantly twatted and will be significantly twatted again. We're going to deal with that army as well so that we don't have any kind of trouble on our push in towards the main area of the Ottoman Empire. This gentleman is on his way down to Greece. Now, obviously, he can't fly there, so he's going to have to walk, poor sod. So he's going to go down there because that's going to be our next point of attack after we have dealt with Istanbul. So what we were doing is obviously we were getting this army here, or keeping this army here. We're going to move them down, and then this army over here as well. So we'll have two armies that will then be able to siege Istanbul. And you can see that they've got a significant amount of artillery in there. That 18-pounder is just brutal. And obviously, you know, quite a few numbers of troops. But, you know, we've got a reasonable cross-section of troops. Got some horsey arty in there, and some uhlans, and all sorts of stuff. Sorry, not uhlans, Cossack cavalry. And some lights as well. So we've got a good mixture that we can use under a good general. So that's kind of what we're working towards at the moment. Let's just check to make sure our money... Yeah, our money's going to be alright in that regard. So in that regard, we're going to be okay. So, let's end the turn. And let's make him walk faster. Now, bear in mind, we're not doing much to the French Empire at the moment. They seem to be just having fun and games with English and sniffing around Portugal and places like that. But fortunately, we also have the Austrian Empire in the centre of Europe who are, I suppose, trampling on the designs of the French and the Swiss. So they're going to be somebody we're going to have to keep an eye on. We don't want the Austrian Empire getting too big. And then the Prussians going back and forth in their territory, which is kind of... It's Königsberg. Or Königsberg, I think. Path blocked. Okay. So he's made an even bigger army now, so... Let's see. Intellectual advance, public schooling. And we can now go for national census, which is good. So you can see there we got researching and researching. So we are researching national census, which will give us reduces administrative costs and 2% bonus to global tax rate. That will help us with money. And then we're going for division of labour, which will increase all wealth generated by buildings. So basically it's more wealth generation, which is a good thing in my opinion. Enemy raid, whereabouts have they raided? They've raided there, which is kind of... Oh heavens, oh. Okay, so that's as part of that. But we... Oh god, what's going on with the Austrians? We've hardly got anybody there at the moment. So they've taken that area there. That's the thing, we're not really worried about that area. So, you know, the French can raid to their heart's delight. Nation destroyed, the Grand Duchy of Oldenburg. Okay. The Electorate of Hesse Castle, also destroyed. And, oh god. So, if we look in here... Yeah, it's not looking good, and... Oh, heavens, really? Oh, Prussia's there. But that is the French Empire. Unfortunately, we have no choice. We have to finish off the Ottomans before we consider the French. It would be foolhardy of us to do otherwise. Well, precisely. So, let us start with a punch-up. That's good, they've backed off. And we will now finish the job. A nice battle to start the episode with Kutuzov and Ekti Ralph. So, let's see. Quite a flat, I don't know, it might be a sort of section of raised hills and forests there. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, heavens, yes indeed. Right, so the Cannon is going way the hell up there. And we'll unlimber them straight away. On here. There we go, so there's the cannon. Now, we will need... I think I'll put my grenadiers up here as well. And we'll put these guys up here as well. So these guys are going to basically be protecting. Actually, let's do that section because there's less of them. They're going to protect the cannons from any charges by horses. Now, let's see, how can we spread them out? See, that's a nice line there. And then we've got these guys here. They're all grenadiers. Okay, I thought they were lights. Okay, I stand corrected then. Okay, I thought I had some lights, but never mind. I clearly don't, but they can work together with that lot. Here we go. And we'll get the rest here. Like that. Horses, yes. There we go. Put the clippity-clops over the far side as per normal. These clippity-clops over here. And we'll put these guys behind. So we'll move these guys up to there. And these guys to here. Get them to run. Yeah, this is going to be the problem, is the range of those goddamn cannons. Then we'll move these guys up to here. These guys to here. We want to get these guys in. Take out their artillery as quickly as we can. Because that's what's going to cause us the damage. These guys here. 18-pounders, Jesus, look at them. Fine hats though. So let's get these guys into square. These guys into square. These guys are just waiting for an opportunity to shoot, really. which they will get soon enough. Actually, what we'll do is we'll move these guys forward a bit more. To about there. Just to be on the safe side. Good, they're moving fast. Yeah, these are the guys taking the damage. Yeah, look at that. Oh, poor lads. Come on, boys. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now we're engaging. Against the Marines. So that means that these guys are probably going to be focused on. Let's get them to there. Because that's who they're focusing on. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Go. Get in there and kill those bastards fast. They've left Tatars there, but doesn't matter, I want those cannons now.
Dikkat et! Silahlar! Silahlar!
That's good, they've started running away. Means these guys can go for the cannons, and these guys can go for them. That looks perfect to me. And all we got to do is just move them up a bit. Not sure how they got promoted for standing still, but never mind. There's the general. He's about to get a surprise, this guy. There we go. There's the boys. See you, cannons. Keep killing him. Right, these boys can now turn. Push towards them. Like so. There we go, they've broken. Good. So let's get both these horses together. Move down to here. And use our cannons, if we can, to engage them. Our boys are doing fantastic though, look at this. The morale is high. They're shooting well. It's fantastic. My boys are doing good. Very well indeed, look at that. Cannon fire on the general. They're going... No, they're just running around in circles at the moment. Still got their cavalry in the centre there, so... Gotta be careful with that. Whoops. Get them, cavalry boys. Actually, we'll get those cavalry boys onto that cavalry like that. Oh, screw it. Get these guys up here, I think. So, never mind, they've broken. There we go. Heroic victory. That's more like it. No more of this close victory crap. So in case you hadn't noticed by the sound of my voice, I am flued up at the moment and just what you wanted over Christmas, isn't it? So there we go, we only lost 201 men out of 5,000, that's good. And we did a death blow to them. And there we go, glorious general. Excellent. And also aggressive attacker, +2 to command when attacking on land. Good boy. So, he'll move to there. Now, how are those guys looking? Actually, no, let's leave him here. So that's pretty good, I would say. A good start there. Obviously, my concern is France. Now, it could be that we, rather than go for Spain, we can actually make an attack into France through Italy. Might be a better option. So there's Württemberg. Here with the Swiss. But then it means an awful trek all the way through, but then it might be faster on boat. And I need to open the window because it's getting a bit warm in here. Nice cool breeze of winter. Lovely stuff. Right, okay, so. Let's give this some thought. What can we construct? Infrastructure. If we do that, then these guys can get around the roads quicker, which would be nice. Now, if we go around and look at some of the others. Let's upgrade that one as well. Okay. So that's the army that they've got. They must have something nearby. Yeah. These guys are still recovering their numbers. A slow replenishment rate. Not ideal, but... Now... Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. So, we need to keep an eye on what's going on. And there. Mecklenburg Merlitz. Okay, that was a very similar colour. Hessen Castle. Interesting. Mr. Van Damme. Okay. Not sure where most of the Austrians have gone right now. They might be pushing down here. They might push into Italy soon. We'll have to see. Would be kind of ironic if the Austrians ended up taking over the world, considering that was my last campaign. I know the irony. Never mind. Let's end the turn. There's our boy going to Greece. So they are using Switzerland as a sort of... Oh, there we go. There's no way I'm going to be able to beat them. Let's auto. So now it's up to the Austrians to deal with that area. Which is what they should be doing now. Back and forth, back and forth. Go the Prussians. Interesting. $3,907. Let's do it. Hafiz Hassan. Even if we don't win this battle, I hope we do. We still have the other army up on the border, which we can bring down, and it's raining. How lovely. So, first things first. Select both of these guys, put them Control 1, and unlimit them. And then these guys here. Put there. Those guys can go there. Oh wow, look at that. We'll put these guys over to one side. We'll put the other guys over the other side as per the standard. Now, we'll put these regiments here. And we'll put these regiments there, I think. And then these ones. We'll put over here. Now the real problem for us is going to be these bastards. The cannon. But if we can do it right, we shall keep these guys here, back. Just in case. Move these guys up. Move those guys up as well. Get the horses galloping fast. See how we get on, shall we? That's going to be the death knell for us. It's going to be horrible for the boys. It really is. Maybe we can get a lucky kill on the general. Yeah, see, these guys are going to... Oh, God. Look at that. Oh, poor lads. Come on, boys. They are going to take a bit of a battering. There we go, at least we're firing back now. These guys moved up. Now they've only got a few sections of horses there. Maybe we can surprise them. I don't know, it's difficult. But the sooner we deal some death blow to their artillery, the sooner we'll survive with more men. That's my real concern. Can we make it in time is the question. Well, the good thing is these guys have moved almost immediately. So let's move these guys back again. Maybe we can draw these guys out in a way. Move these guys back. Oh God, look at them, they're all broken. Wow. Good, we've drawn them away. Get him. Let's get these guys over to support. It's going to be a dangerous location because of their position to the cannon. Getting these guys down to here. The boys are doing fantastically well though. Come on. Our boys there not doing so well. What I think we might do is drag them out, Take them down to here, put all these guys into square and use them to finish off the cavalry. Delicatessen horsemen. Fantastic. Might sacrifice these guys, but we're stopping their cannons. What's going on over here? You guys can square quite quickly. And you guys can also square quickly. Yeah, goodbye, General. Oh god. Where have my boys gone? Oh, here they are. Put them into square. Put them into square. Come on, boys.
Our men are running, sir.
Not unexpected. Not unexpected. But more importantly, we got what we wanted. Let's get the cavalry back in. So these guys can come out of square now. These guys can also come out of square. And then we'll move them to there.
Our men are running, sir.
Where? Really? Are you shitting me? Get in there and stab those bastards, please. More cavalry, joy. They're in a square, they should be okay. Get these guys running into position. What are these guys doing over here? Move those guys to there. Just dealing with that lot. There we go, yeah, they've broken. And stab all of them. Only polite. Put those guys up there to counteract them. Wow, these guys are brave souls. Look at this. 7th Order. Very brave souls. But not anymore. There we go. 2 heroic victories in 1 episode. Wow. Not only that, we should have broken the back of their defences as well. See, they've only got 951. We nearly lost 1,000 men, but still. Yeah, I know we lost Bavaria. Yep, of course, we know that. Network has been established by Oleg, good boy. And more to the point, we will be able... Look, Kiev. Ordnance factory in Kiev, which means we should be able to recruit clippity-clop artillery. Wonderful. This is good news. Very good news indeed. Now... You can see we are sniffing around in Greece, predominantly down here. Can he do it? Oh, thank God for that. Successful mission. So, the next point of action in the next episode will be to finish off that army there. As you can see, there are not many numbers left. And then take Istanbul. Once we've done that, we'll also have a port available to us, which would be great. And then we can move the armies via the ship down towards Greece, land in Greece, take Greece, and then finally finish off the Ottoman Empire as I yaw my head off as usual. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's episode of Napoleon Total War. I nearly said Rome for some reason. And I will see you again next time for more. Take care, everyone.